everybody, it's Jewelyn and my grandma Janet.
Aloha.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California, and welcome to another Clean with me. This is going to be my weekly series I'm going to be doing at least while my grandma's here for the summer. So in today's video, I wanted to go ahead and dedicate another day and another episode to one of my plant babies. In today's video, we are tackling another Hoya. This is my beautiful Hoya Krinkle 8, and this is my mother plant. As you can see up close, it is very dirty and in need of a cleaning. It lives full-time on a macrame hanger in my patio, currently on my door, and I wanted to go ahead and do a clean with me video with my grandma featuring this beautiful Hoya Krinkle 8. So my grandma's gonna work on taking it out of the macrame hanger and we're gonna get right to it. I think for this particular Hoya, we're gonna maybe do an initial clean with the paper towel and go through it, and then we're gonna go back into the Q-tip method and go through the leaves and go through each and every one of them. As you can see, it is very dusty and definitely in need of a cleaning. So we're gonna work with my mother plant, and then I'm gonna go in my greenhouse and see if there are any more Krinkle 8 babies that needs to be cleaned up, and I'll go ahead and do that. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any babies from my Hoya Krinkle 8, I do have a few, so reach out to me on a direct message. I know a bunch of you guys already have, and that's pretty cool to think that you guys actually got a part of my original Hoya Krinkle 8. So this is the current look of the plant. As you can see, very dusty and dirty, so definitely in need of a cleaning. So the first thing I want to do is go through the plant, and here is my popular mixture here. It's coconut oil warmed up, so it's diluted in regular tap water. So my grandma and I are gonna go through it one time with a paper towel, and we're gonna just wipe through the plant, and then we're gonna go back with the Q-tip to do in-depth cleaning. So the quick wipe through, I'm doing it this way because it doesn't have deep crevices and twists and turns like the Hoya Compacta, my Hindu rope. That one I just really needed to go straight in with the Q-tip, but because this kind of has a flat surface minus the 8 dimples, it's nice to be able to go through the plant first with a paper towel, especially with my grandma's help here. It's gonna be quick. I think if I was doing this by myself, I would want to make sure that I have enough time to do it with the paper towel wipe first and then go back with the Q-tip. Grandma, this is a switch up from George. How are you feeling about working with something a little bit more delicate?
It's not too bad because it's very firm.
Firm, yes. Yeah. It is a waxy plant. So anytime you're wiping down your plant, you want to make sure that your hand is under the foliage, and then wiping over it, and then wiping the underneath of it as well. So as you can see right away, there's a lot of dirt that I'm able to pick up with the paper towel method. And then if anything, we can go back into the finer crevices and go in with the Q-tip, which is going to be almost like spot cleaning because the paper towel takes off a lot already. But those hard to reach places, I would like to go back in with the Q-tip. So I hope you guys enjoy another Clean with Me episode featuring my grandma. Grandma was MIA during the top 10. She didn't want to be in the top 10. She was busy organizing the patio and my closet. She's been a little busy bee in the Santa Monica studio. How does it feel to be able to clean another plant, Grandma?
Well, it's nice to relax a little bit. I call it relaxing because, you know, you just stay in one place and comfortable. So it's all good.
But yeah, this plant, guys, this is the first time I've ever cleaned this plant. So it was indefinitely much need of getting a wipe down and a cleanup. So I hope this inspires you. Also in the comments down below, let me know what other plant you would like us to clean in our future episodes. I would love to hear your thoughts. And also, if you have a cleaning method on how you like to clean your plants, I would also like to know that in the comments down below. So I just kind of went through my first trail here and just going through a wipe through, and then we're gonna go back with the Q-tip to get in the harder to reach places. So here's a different point of view so you can see what we're working with. As you can see, there's so much dust and dirt in my Hoya, and it does live outside full time in my patio. A little bit of cobwebs too, which will happen if it lives outside, so can't get mad at that. But this is the perfect time for me to go through this plant and give it some plant love, clean it up, and then once I'm done cleaning up this Hoya Krinkle 8, I'll give it some fertilized water and some worm castings, and it'll be good to go. So this is a nice little update on my Hoya Krinkle 8. This is one of my favorite plants. I love them all. One of my favorite Hoyas in my Hoya collection. And as you can see, just with the paper towel alone, it is doing a really good job. I'm gonna go through maybe one more paper towel. And my grandma's been working hard in my patio, so shout out to my grandma for taking time in the patio and giving my plants some attention. It's hard having a space with a tree that creates trash every day. It almost makes my plants look like they don't get any attention or love because there's so much dust from the tree above us that falls right onto the plant. Even taking a look at my Hoya compacta just now, Carrie just was here and she gave me some plant babies, which I'll share my next planting with Jewelyn. We did some trades. You can already see that my Hoya compacta looks already dirty from first initial clean, which is really sad. But don't worry, before my grandma goes home to Hawaii, we are gonna go through my Hoya compacta and give it one more clean to help me cut down the time. So I think we did good for wiping down the plant with the paper towel. So now we're gonna go through the plant with the Q-tips. So this is where we will get into these deep crevices where a paper towel can't just get into it that easily.
Here.
1 second, I see a little bit of, well, a lot of dirt right here in this section I want to take out with the paper towel first.
How about the long one? You did the long one?
Yep. Okay, now to go in. So here's my paper towel. As you see, lots of dirt. Moving on.
Both sides is
ready to go with the Q-tip?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through, I'm just gonna look at the plant and I'm just gonna go with the Q-tip and just do a quick little wipe through, and even underneath too as well. I'm gonna do a quick little scrub. So being able to do this for my plant is really satisfying, and I can't wait to see it all done up and back in its macrame hanger. And I can't wait to go through the rest of my collection, one plant at a time.
You use only one, I use 4.
So as you can see, Grandma and I has different Q-tip methods. I like to use one, and then when you see that it's been used up, then I'll switch to the other side. So I think it pays to go back with the Q-tip. What do you think, Grandma?
Oh, for sure.
So for the Hoya Krinkle 8, we're towel first.
The ears are clean.
And then going back into the crinkles with the Q-tip, I think is the best method of cleaning a Hoya Krinkle 8.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see, Grandma. So as you can see, Grandma got a lot of dirt out. That's super cool to see the Q-tip pick up so much dust and dirt from the plant. And now it'll be able to photosynthesize more. So let's see how well this plant does for the rest of the growing season. Also, I'm kind of interested to see it nice and done up with the rest of my Hoyas. You can definitely tell the difference already, right, Grandma?
Oh, they
Yeah,
look like
at
they're
that.
going to a dance. So nice. Poor thing.
I know. So here is one strand. Very beautiful. I'm gonna move through this section here. This does give me a bit of the Hoya compacta vibe, where as you can see, this leaf here is really crinkled up. So to be able to go in with the Q-tip is very satisfying. Much needed. Grandma, what would you like to clean next? Do you think we should clean the fiddle leaf fig or the red Congo philodendron?
The red Congo.
I know. It definitely needs some TLC, I'm thinking, huh?
Yep.
So that'll be our next baby. Grandma's voting on that one. And I think so too, because my red Congo philodendron just kind of been hanging out in the background and I haven't been really giving it that much love on the channel. So that'll be nice to do for...
You did this?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh, look at that. So dirty.
Grandma, so how does it feel to be finally cleaning with the Q-tip with me? Because I know you watch my Hoya compacta cleaning video several times.
That looks so tedious.
And now you're doing it with me.
Yeah.
But now you understand the importance of doing it with the Q-tip.
Oh, for sure.
Because as you can see, take a look at that. Look at this.
Yeah, wow.
So I hope this inspires you to clean your plants either by yourself or with someone. And this is also a fun project for my grandma and I to do together. So if you have a plant friend, this would be like a really fun activity to do, or somebody that's willing to sit down and clean plants with you. For me, this is therapeutic to be able to sit down and clean my plants. I'm very lucky to have all of my plant babies, and being able to show them love like this means the world to me. They're super cute and they bring joy to my life. So being able to clean them up, as you can see, it brings a lot of joy to me. Also, this is a good chance for me to look at the health of the plant to see how well it's doing. If there's any bugs that are living within the plant, I can go ahead and take care of the problem now. Actually, my alocasia regal shield that was living in my bathroom got attacked by spider mites yesterday, so it's in quarantine right now in the front of my home. I think I took all of it out, but you never can be too sure. I might even change the soil. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a couple of days. Grandma, how does your end looks like?
Beautiful. Very nice.
Any other places that we've missed?
No.
Good to go?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go into...
You gotta clean the, see the here? In between the webs. Yeah.
We're getting deep in between now. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check my greenhouse to see if there's any babies of my Krinkle 8 that I would need to do for today's video while we're on the topic of Hoya Krinkle 8. One of my favorite Hoyas with 8 crinkles on each leaf. That
Wow.
looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at that. Do you see? What a difference. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Take a look at the beautiful trails. Love that a lot. So let's go ahead into the greenhouse and see if there are any Hoya Krinkle 8 babies that need a little love. So these are some of my babies living in my greenhouse. I want to go ahead and give them a little cleanup while we're here on the topic of Hoya Krinkle 8. It's kind of dusty, but not as dusty as the one that was living in my patio. So we're just gonna go through a quick wipe up. So these babies are for sale if you are interested. I know a bunch of you have purchased Hoya babies from me. And I believe I gifted Tristan and Catherine Hoya Krinkle 8 babies. So these ones are not as dusty, so going through the plant with just the Q-tip is fine. That was a quick wipe through. And that's it.
Yep.
That is gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you so much, Grandma, for being today's assistant and cleaning my Hoya Krinkle 8 with me.
It was a grand fun.
Did you have a lot of fun cleaning a Hoya?
Well, you know, it's nice to see them beautiful. I mean, you love beautiful plants, so you like to keep them beautiful. So it was worth
going through the plant.
Cleaning.
Yeah, and as you can see right away how beautiful and shiny it is. I mean, what a world of a difference.
Like they're going to a dance.
So I can't wait to see this back in the macrame hanger. This Hoya Krinkle 8's been with me now, I want to say, for almost 2 years, give or take 2 years. It's been in my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing my grandma back on the channel. And she does read all of your comments, so leave a comment down below for her. And thank you so much, Grandma, for spending all the amount of hours you have in my space. And it is just the beginning. My grandma's been working hard in and outside of my home. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave in the comments down below, how do you clean your Hoyas, and do you find that my method has worked for you? I know a bunch of you have used the coconut oil water method, which is pretty cool. It's my easiest way to clean any of my plants, and I always have coconut oil in my kitchen, so it's always readily available. And having paper towels and Q-tips is just something I already have in my home, so I'm not going out there and spending extra money. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed seeing my grandma on the channel, give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Hit the bell and subscribe button to be notified on my daily uploads. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye!